Hey, what's up everybody? This is Damron. We're on to part 3 of our legendary speedrun in Halo Reach, part of the Master Chief Collection, so we can get the Keep Your Foot on the Pedrogas Achievement, which is to beat the legendary campaign in under 3 hours. We're on Nightfall, by far the easiest level in this campaign. We're going to fly through it. The part time is 10 minutes. We're going to be well under that. We're going to proceed up there. Go ahead and eliminate that elite there. Assassinate him. You can assassinate that grunt too. You don't necessarily have to, but we're going to go up to the right hand side. We're going to jump over this walk, and the enemy spawns in this area is a little variable. If they shoot you, then just restart the level, but generally you should be able to get up here and have no enemies spot you. So jump up and onto this kind of walkway here. We're going to sprint around, and hopefully nobody has seen you at this point. Again, if you do get shot, just go ahead and restart it, so you don't want to kind of go into this section with everybody startled. We're going to proceed through this doorway here, jump up into this next area. Sometimes there's some grunts here and I'll throw a grenade, but if it looks clear, I'll just go ahead and sprint into the next room. There is a med pack on the back left wall here, so we're going to go ahead and grab that, get our health and our shields back, and then we're going to go upstairs, and through the doorway there's going to be a grunt on a turret, so go ahead and take him out, and we're going to jump over the railing onto this wall structure here, and we're going to sprint around to the right side of this tree. A jackal and a grunt will be right here. We're going to go ahead and grenade them and kill them and move on. Now there's two ways that you can handle this section up here with the Gouda and the grunts. Some people will go up on that rock formation and actually kind of snipe everybody. I just like to run right through it. You might get smacked by a Gouda like I did there, but it's okay. Generally, you're not going to get shot out by the grunts because they're attacking the Gouda, and most of the time the Gouda are focused on the grunts. So most of the time you won't get hit, but I actually did right there, but that's okay. So moving on into the crevice of this kind of path here, we're actually almost halfway done with this level. This level is super easy and super fast. You know, again, the part time is 10 minutes. As I mentioned earlier, the part times of all the levels add up to 2 hours and 35 minutes. So we've got a 25-minute buffer, and we're going to add to that buffer on this level. So there are some levels that are hard to hit part time on Legendary. So just keep track of your times. Once we head down into this pathway here, we're going to keep to the left-hand side, and we're going to jump up this wall here. You can kind of crouch jump up there, and we're going to proceed left and jump over this wall, and we're going to kind of skip that entire protect the militia objective. You do not actually have to do that. We're just going to run past that into the next pathway here, and we're on past that without actually participating. So as we're moving down here, we're on to almost the final section of the mission. Super fast. So again, we're going to make up time here, but as I mentioned earlier, just keep track of all your times as we're moving on. And I will mention that this particular level is so easy to get a good time on that it's, you know, if you have any hiccups at all, it's so short, just restart it. It's a good idea to go ahead and get a really good time on this level because it's a really easy level to get a very good time on, and that's going to help you with the more difficult levels. So there is a health pack back there you saw me grab. If you need to grab that, go ahead and grab that, although we're not going to be fighting anybody. We're going to wait for this elite to move. As soon as he moves, we're going to sprint down to this bridge, and we're going to assassinate him. We're going to also assassinate all these grunts on the bridge. If you don't assassinate them, your buddy will actually start using his sniper rifle on them, and that will alert everybody in the area. So once we've assassinated all of them, we're going to grab this forklift, and we're going to drive it over to this gate here. And what we want to do is we want to park it in a way that our body is right in the middle of the two doors, kind of right in the crack. So you see I'm kind of looking over. You can use your right stick to look over. I'm moving it in a way that I'm right in the middle, and as soon as you hop out that way, you'll pop right through the door and immediately sprint. You do not want to hang out at the door too long, or the enemies in this section will potentially spawn. So as soon as you get out of that forklift in the middle of the two doors, you should go right through the door, immediately start sprinting, and that should despawn all of the enemies in the final section of the level. And that's how easy this level gets. We're basically done. We're kind of just sprinting to the final portion of the level where we can trigger the cutscene. There's probably a faster path than I'm taking right here. I don't know why I'm running down and around all these rocks, but anyway, that's going to wrap it up for Nightfall. We're on, we're done with the third part of our Keep Our Foot on the Pedrogas Achievement Guide. So I hope you guys are liking it. If you like it, hopefully I'll see you in part 4, Tip of the Spear, and we'll see you next time.